Hey class, hey class, hey class. So go ahead and get started. We have our first guest speaker on tonight, Mr. Lawrence. Guys, he's going to be talking about personal development and literally like how he is a successful person today, from using personal development. Without personal development, like you don't have anything, right? So I don't care how much money you have. I don't care the type of materialistic thing that you have. Anything that you have that's tangible, right? It cannot beat the intangible. Things that you cannot see. Things that you cannot see is way more important than things that you can see. All right. So that's the powerful. That's the importance of this call tonight, of this Zoom call with the trucking class, is to teach you guys that things that you cannot see is way more valuable than things that you can see. All right. So we have Lawrence coming on now, and then we have my high school teacher coming on. After that, she's an attorney. She's also a life coach. And then we have my friend and business partner and mentor, Miss Faye Sewell. She's going to be coming on after my teacher, and she's going to be talking about personal equity. All right, so we're going to pull that out of you guys tonight and to teach you guys how important personal development and how it can change your life. All right, so guys, pull out your notepad. All right, and let's get ready to work. All right, Lawrence, the floor is all yours.
I got 10 minutes. We allowed to go to church or not? Shamika?
Yep, let's go.
All right, okay. So I actually like conversation like this that's that are not business related at all. I always tell people that if you want to learn all the good and all the bad about yourself, do two things: start a business or get married or get engaged. Well, tonight, obviously, you guys are interested in uh, getting into the trucking industry, but there are a few things that you need to learn about yourself before you venture into this field or in any business for that matter. Um, I would say you need to you need to have some faith, because all businesses and even these trucks and some of the drivers that you may hire, some of the people you encounter on an everyday basis, you're gonna need to be right in that area. You're gonna need to develop a bit of resilience, because some of you guys probably work 9 to 5, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. You guys some of y'all may be looking to transition away from that, add an additional stream of income, or just try a new business if you're a serial entrepreneur. But no day in trucking is the same. Every day, some days are smooth, some days are an adventure. Then you may have a smooth or great day, and one day may be a nightmare. But you got to be prepared for it all. You don't have the same security as you have getting up every day, going to work. Your check gonna be the same. But that's not to deter you from being a business owner or even entering this industry, because it can be very fruitful for you if you do things correctly. But you had to be prepared for the unknown, and you can't be scared. You can't be fearful. You shouldn't go into anything fearful. So that's to be expected as you guys take this journey with Chris and Shamika and learn this business. Now, this is not a money grab. I've been in this thing not as long as Chris, but he's been in logistics for 10 plus years. But as far as a trucking company owner, I'm on year number 4. You see people come and go, and I didn't mention it before, but I've been in my life. I've been a student. I'm a student now for the 3rd time. I've been a professional athlete, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since I retired. But as in, playing sports professionally, and with this, simply the money will not motivate you to stay encouraged to endure the ups and downs of being a business owner. You have to find one aspect of this that you're passionate about. You actually have to be challenged. You actually have to be passionate about the challenges. Learning how to manage problems and manage people. Connecting the dots. It's really another form of project management, what we're doing. you have to be passionate about that because that's really all you're doing every day. I say sometimes you be a certified hand holder because you end up having to do your drivers. You got to think for your driver. You got to think for the broker sometimes. Sometimes you just have to do other people's jobs for them. But you have to find some type of enjoyment in that. And if you don't have that skill, you need to develop that skill because that's what you're going to spend much of your time doing. So from a skill development standpoint, you're going to have to learn how to develop some thick skin and some communication skills because not everyone in the business is friendly. Some can be honestly downright obnoxious, but you will come across some good people too. But you have to be able to deal with it all. So you also have to work on your professionalism because when they pick up the phone, unfortunately, our voices are distinct, and they will know that they're on the phone with a Black person. There's a lot that can come with that. They may doubt your level of professionalism because of the tone of your voice. They may doubt your aptitude, your level of knowledge, your ability to run a company. They may dialogue with you differently. So, you have to exhibit a level of professionalism as a CEO or a trucking company owner, even going down to the name that you choose for your company. You won't believe some of the names that people come up with, and like anything else, when they see the name of your company pop up, you just don't want them to judge you. So your level of professionalism is one other thing. And then just since we talk about people, because I'm passionate about people, period. And this is actually not a trucking or business thing at all. We as people should just be striving to get better every day. The strength that you gain in your personal life, inside of you and your heart and your mind and your spirit will 100% transfer over to what you're doing as a business owner. That growth and the growth and the feeling that you feel just improving personally won't stop in your personal affairs or at home or with your spouse or with you and God. It's going to carry over into your business, and the people that you're dealing with will be able to tell. What else did I touch on? Just be courageous about this thing. Be courageous. Don't be scared about anything. If you worry, pray on it. You got plenty of people. Listen to people who've done it the correct way. Don't take any advice from people who failed. And when I say failed because of them. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with failing. There's a lot that can come from failing. A lot of lessons learned. But this, make sure you're taking advice from people with experience, not Joe Blow or Jane Doe who had a company and it fell by the wayside and they did everything wrong. Because this is. Oh, somebody said something? Okay. This industry is essential. It's going to move. Well, the times are good, the times are bad. During the pandemic, if there's another health scare, this is never going to stop. But it's a correct way to do it. So let's just be attentive to what Chris has for you. Learn, ask questions, be receptive, write everything down, absorb as much information as possible. Be a sponge, and let's learn how to make some money.
Okay, Lawrence, so a question I have for you as well. I want you to tell the class, like when things get hard, like what type of things, like mentally, do you recommend for them? They may feel like giving up, it may be too difficult for them. Like, what do you recommend, especially as a man and
As
female
a,
as well? Both. Like, what do you recommend? Sometimes it get hard. I know you've been using NFL, you're a trucking entrepreneur, you got your own clinic right now. You have a lot of great things. You're about to be an author soon. So, like, you able to juggle a lot of things, right?
you have to have when things get hard. Mentorship is always a good thing. Also, having a circle of people. They don't have to. It doesn't have to be another trucking company owner. It would be great if you had a contemporary that was in the same field as you were, but someone uh, someone who has been someone who's been successful or taking that same journey in another field. Because they're in another business, you all have the same. The skill set is still the same being a business owner.
Correct.
So, you know, you need your, what you call it, a soup sister, or you need your, you know, just somebody that can hold you accountable.
Correct. I love it. I
Me
love it.
personally, me personally, I don't need that. I just run through a wall. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, and the reason why I feel like that, and I know you don't necessarily agree with me sometimes we talk, is that I kind of operate as if there's no other option. Well, there's an option to quit, but if I quit, what's gonna happen?
True, true, true. But you
If I
really
quit
push though.
if I quit, then I get nothing. But
Nothing.
if I push through, I'll call somebody and I can lean on and talk to them, just to vent or to even possibly get a solution. Oh, number one, put your pride to the side in this. This is an industry where pride will kill you. Pride will cause you to buy the wrong equipment. Pride will cause you to take the wrong loads. Pride will, just like anything else in life, your pride will kill you. And there's really nothing positive ever comes. Not talk about this being a proud person, but letting your pride get in the way of decision making in business. That's a negative. Never do that. So I guess I'm just saying exercise a little bit of humility and and receptiveness to learn. It's the ability to adjust and adapt and analyze yourself. And really, you need to check yourself every week. What did I do well, and what did I do wrong this week? And don't be so stubborn to fix the things that you did wrong, because things that do wrong typically in business cost you money. And you don't want to do that, right? So
I love it. I love it. I love it. Do you read, like, have you read any type of books in the past to help you with your personal development?
right now I'm in school, so I'm reading so much right now. I don't even have time to read any books of pleasure. But right now, the classes I'm
I know you in the word a lot. I know you read the Bible.
I'm
Oh,
talking about school. I'm in class right now to get my
yeah.
doctorate degree. So a lot of the books that we read, and the material that we read, and the articles that we're reading about um, organizational change, leadership, and the ability to listen. So that's the classes on. Sorry, the communication. The communication classes have helped me tremendously dealing with my drivers and dealing with brokers, and just learning how to really analyze people and get a sense of how the conversation going to go and the type of person they are and how to manage them. So a lot of books on I would say, what is that, interpersonal communication. We
What's
read
the
so
name
many
of the
articles.
book? You said
No,
what
no, I'm
now?
saying no. So I said we read so many articles and books. So many. I've been reading so much stuff right now. I'm kind of just reading and writing and doing work right now. So I can't really remember the names of the books. I have them, but
Gotcha.
everything right now is geared towards my ability to communicate. As you know, in the trucking industry, communication is your number one asset. You make a lot of money and make a lot of friends and a lot of contacts being able to communicate effectively. That's the most respected thing. Be on time, communicate well, and be safe. If you do those three things, you won't.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, thank you so much, Lawrence, for coming in to speak tonight. Anyone, before we get to the next speaker on personal development, I need for someone to come on to say anything that they learned from Lawrence tonight. One person, one to two people. Before we even go to the next speaker, I need one to two volunteers to come on.
Hello, can you
Hello.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, One thing that honestly I thought he was talking strictly to me on when he said this, but putting the pride aside, that's deep, man. Feel
Love
you
it.
that you just don't know. It felt like you was literally it was just me and you on here, nobody else.
Uh, well,
So